And welcome to today's hearing entitled Unleashing American Power, the Development of Next Generation Energy Infrastructure. I recognize myself for 5 minutes for an opening statement. Good afternoon. Today, the Energy Subcommittee will examine the Department of Energy's role in accelerating next-generation energy infrastructure research and development activities in areas like grid security, pipeline innovation, and hydrogen research and development. This hearing will also serve as a legislative hearing for 3 bills that would update Department of Energy's R&D efforts in these areas. Recent Science Committee legislation, such as the Energy Act of 2020 and the CHIPS and Science Act, have authorized programs at the Department of Energy to meet the growing challenges of our time. But there are some serious gaps left specifically in energy infrastructure research and development. Without comprehensive authorizations by Congress in these areas, the U.S. may risk falling behind our global competitors. From powering our homes and businesses to fueling transportation systems, the U.S. power grid and pipeline systems are integral to our long-term economic success, as well as our national security. This infrastructure connects producers to consumers, powering our homes and businesses, but it was built decades ago, in many cases, and this aging system wasn't constructed with modern challenges in mind, such as cybersecurity and the surging electrification of our economy. Grid security is national security. The DOE's Office of Cybersecurity, Energy Security, and Emergency Response, known as CSER, bit ominous, I think, is tasked with modernizing and securing our grid. CSER's partners with the national labs, universities, and nonprofits, as well as industry, to identify potential vulnerabilities, to create processes to detect cyber incidences, and to develop technologies that strengthen the grid. DOE also supports test beds at national laboratories that provide researchers and industry-unique opportunities to test different tools, methods, and technologies, including distribution automation, smart grid devices, and communication tools, all without impacting existing customer service. As our energy sector faces increased threats and hazards, it is imperative that Congress provides DOE with updated guidance to ensure the Department can meet the challenges of tomorrow, providing better service for customers and reducing blackouts. Working in tandem with the electric grid, pipelines are the vital arteries of the U.S. energy system, providing cost-effective and reliable power to Americans across the country. The Department of Energy's Office of Fossil Energy and Carbon Management and the Department of Transportation's Pipeline and Hazardous Materials Safety Administration are leaders in fundamental pipeline research and innovation. Their work includes, but is not limited to, developing advanced materials, coatings, and sensors, testing different blends, and improving leak detection and pipeline repair technologies. Despite these efforts, Congress has yet to pass a comprehensive authorization of DOE's pipeline R&D activities. Future legislation, which is part what we're covering today, should build on efforts that improve safety, increase efficiency, and particularly extend the lifespan of existing miles of pipelines across the United States. For example, in my home state of New York, we have over 500 miles of natural gas transmission pipelines, and we should have much more. We also have 1,100 miles of crude oil products and natural gas liquid lines, which allow my constituents to access reliable, resilient, and affordable energy. However, in recent years, New York state officials have stifled at least 3 pipeline development projects, and as a result, New York consumers and households pay 51% more for electricity than the national average. Further direction from Congress would ensure pipeline resources that are available for generations to come. Another area of investment for our energy infrastructure future is hydrogen, a potential source of low-cost energy. Hydrogen is an abundant element that may prove useful to power our economy and store excess energy. Currently, hydrogen is used in industrial applications to produce common chemicals such as ammonia, but is primarily produced by fossil fuels. Hydrogen has a wide range of potential uses and can be generated from other energy sources such as renewables and nuclear. We will talk about some of that today. Importantly, hydrogen could prove useful in carbon sequestration of methane and thus help America achieve our emission goals. This month, 9 Mile Point Nuclear Station in Oswego, neighboring my district, became the first nuclear facility to produce clean hydrogen through a Department of Energy demonstration program. Codifying these kinds of public-private partnerships in law is key to the development and cost-effectiveness of hydrogen. DOE's hydrogen and fuel cell activities have not been fully reauthorized in over 15 years. There is an urgent need for updated congressional direction in this area. With reauthorizations of grid security, pipelines, hydrogen R&D, I am certain that the DOE, along with partners at the national labs, universities, as well as industry, will lead us towards a path that unleashes American energy and delivers prosperity and affordable energy for all citizens. I want to thank our witnesses for their testimony and look forward to our conversation.